Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Kriega R20 Backpack, available at RevZilla.com. So what you're getting with the R20 is a step up from the R15. You're getting an extra 5 liters of storage, but all of the essentials are going to stay the same. So you can think of this as either a step up in storage from a basic backpack in Kriega's line, or you can think of this as, with that hydration packet inside, you can think of this as a hydration bladder with also extra storage if you're using it for a longer trail ride. Now really the big note with Kriega is that when they're taking a look at backpacks, they're taking a look at this from the standpoint of a company that's known for luggage. So really what you're getting is a quality piece that is going to have all of the technology that you would expect from a Kriega luggage item baked into the backpack as well. So it's going to be comfort, but it's also going to be designed for motorcyclists with that level of storage in mind. Now, if you're taking a look at this within Kriega's line, this comes in around the $150 price point. Like I said, it's a step up over the R15 because it gives you that extra 5 liters of storage. If you want to take a step up from this, you'd be looking at something like the R25, or if you want to bump up to a roll top backpack that is 100% waterproof, that's where you'd be looking at the R30. Now the other options within Kriega's line, you can take a look at something like the US10 or the US20 for on-bike storage. It also is going to have a shoulder strap so you can use it off the bike as well. But really what you're getting with the R20 is a true backpack design with moto storage in mind. If we're talking about installation for this thing, ladies and gentlemen, it's a backpack. On our BSD, or Beard Scale of Difficulty, less than a 1 out of 3. You put one shoulder in one side, one shoulder in the other side, snap it shut, you're set to go. Really what we want to talk about in the video is what you can expect from the R20. So starting with the construction on this, it's going to have a 420D nylon construction, except for when we get to the base. The base is going to be done in a ballistic nylon because everybody knows with a backpack, when you're romping off and on the bike, you're throwing this thing around, it's getting abused, and usually that bottom section is really the #1 part where it's going to be hitting the ground often, so they just beef up that section for you. Now this is going to be a water-resistant pack. You're going to have one main compartment with this, and if we open this up, the thing you'll note is that the main storage compartment, you're going to have a hydration bladder pouch on the inside of this, so you can use that Kriega 3-liter hydration pack with this. And then on the outside of this, what you'll note is that there is going to be, you can see my paper stuffing in here to keep the backpack with its shape. You will have a separate pouch on the inside that's going to divide. So while this is not going to be a waterproof backpack, it is water resistant. And if you are using a hydration pack in here that tends to have condensation over time, you can put electronics in this, and this will keep it dry from any of the condensation from the hydration pack. The other thing you can use that pocket for is that you can include a Kriega back protector inside where you would normally stick that hydration pack. So the zippers on this are going to be water-resistant YKK zips. That inside is going to be lined, so it's not going to be waterproof, but it is going to be a water-resistant backpack. So while I wouldn't want to have my MacBook Pro in here if I was caught in a deluge of rain, for any light sprinkles you might get stuck in while you're on your bike, this will work to keep your items inside dry. Just don't expect it to hold up the way a true waterproof pouch would. Additional storage compartments. You are going to have one additional compartment on the outside of this, and then you are going to have lash down points, which are a little bit different than what we saw with the the R15, and you will be able to lash down either a US5 or a US10 to the outside of this. So if you want additional storage, or perhaps you just want one little waterproof pouch in the back, you can add that US5 or US10 to this. Now the other thing you'll note with the back on this, you do have that pop of reflectivity, and as we flip this around to the outside, or to the back of it rather, what you'll notice is Schoeller Dynatech with additional reflectivity on the straps. And if we take a look at the inside of the straps, the whole base of this is going to be done in a 3D mesh. This is going to be done for 2 reasons. I held up like 4 fingers there. This is going to be done for 2 reasons. One is going to be comfort, and 2, it's going to help to promote airflow. So whether you're using this as an advanced hydration pack and you're out there with just a jersey on the trail, and it helps to just allow sweat to be wicked off of you, or it allows air to flow down and be more breathable, the other aspect of that is that comfort standpoint, which is going to be very beneficial if you are using this over longer periods of time on your bike. Now, one sternum strap to this is not going to be adjustable. You simply have your sternum strap which locks into place. You do have adjustability rather in the shoulder straps and the length of this, and if you wanted to, you can also mount that Kriega cube on one of the straps as well. for additional storage or for a cell phone compartment. And then the waist strap for this is removable. And I like the fact that it's removable because if I was using this in more of an off-road ADV style setting where I was using it with a hydration pack, that waist strap comes in handy. I can lash this down and the pack stays nice and secure against my persons without moving around unduly. If I'm just using this as a commuter pack back and forth, chances are I'm not using the waist strap, so I'd want to go ahead and pull that off. But the fact that that's there for you is going to be an awesome option for a lot of different riders. Now, when you're considering backpacks in Kriega's line, there are a wide variety of options, not just with their backpacks, but also within their line of luggage. So there are plenty of options to consider. The R20, again, is really a step up from your very basic R15 with an additional 5 liters of storage around that $150 price point without getting up into some of the more advanced options like the R25 or the R30. Now, there's a lot of riders out there utilizing Kriega gear on their rides, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there utilizing a Kriega backpack on their motorcycles. If you have more questions for our gear geeks as to which backpack is right for you and your intended use, give them a shout. 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us over an email to cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Kriega R20 backpack. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the damn ride.